we are quickly gonna make this a quick intro because the traitors have already started, and so today we're gonna speed run this intro because we are totally locked in for the traitor showdown, which is who's gonna ultimately win. Is it gonna be the traitors, or will, let me just turn down the volume a bit. Is it going to be the traitors, or is it going to be the faithful? And so obviously in my mind I think Alan Carr has been superb on the show, and so it'd be quite nice to see him take the victory. That was kind of something that I dated back a couple of weeks ago, which I had the feeling that he might win. Obviously this all comes down to how everyone plays the game. So right now what's currently happening on my screen is, by the way, if I'm looking here away off screen, I've got a mirror, and so I can see it reflecting from the TV, but I'm going to be mostly facing this way, just so you guys know I've got two different eye lines in which I can watch the show. So yes, we're going to have a thesis of who I think potentially going to win. The ultimate showdown, as I mentioned to you guys, it's literally Nick and Joe versus Alan and Kat, with the person in which they could sway to their vote, which is basically David, which they have a smartly way of trying to convince him, which is basically, you know, playing down the I'm not too sure route, which is I don't know if it could be a faithful. And so we are definitely going to turn up the volume just to be on the showdown-esque, but I'm definitely excited to see who's going to take home the money for their chosen charity. I don't know if you guys have on your mark of who's gonna win, but that's who I have my money on.
Carriage 2, everyone's spots are actual slates that we'd use at the round tables. Oh right, where's the key? Number of votes for the banished. The number of votes for the banished? Oh. Okay, right. Oh, so let's count them. Yeah. So someone pick a name. Tamika. Right, I've got all the Jonathans.
So right now they're doing a train challenge, which they're gonna try and increase their money pot for their charity. Obviously it's live currently on BBC One, so definitely do tune in if you haven't. Obviously today's quite big because it's the finale. It's been a brilliant past few episodes, and I think I've just been theorising with everyone around me about who they think will potentially win the show. Obviously everyone's been gold, in a sense of, you know, Nick's been playing a very smart game. Nick has been playing a very smart game in the sense of keeping his theory very until the end, because if he kind of theorizes at the beginning, he's ultimately gone. Joe's really brilliant because he's very vocal, which is quite good for the traitor sense, in the sense of, in the faithful sense, but also well, this is very Hollywood-esque. Moving train.
I did not see that coming. We were outside. I could see cows. I could see a river. Hang on, we gotta undo the chain. Right, okay. Where's it tied to?
In front of us were two coffins with chains wrapped around them, and we had to get the key that was inside.
Where's the stars? If Paloma's in it, that's a really good sport. Hang on, I've got it in.
I love his one-liners.
We had to unchain these coffins. I say we, Joe Marler mainly, unchained the coffins. He was like the strongest man alive.
Turn it down. No, okay. Undo that bit. I led a little bit here because I was happy to lose a figure. Open up. Yeah.
Just making a tweet as well.
With the things that happened at the funeral of Lucy and the Apollo. Oh right, where's the key? Hang on, we got to open that one. Open the next jumping, come on. Can we have a time check, please?
6 minutes left.
6 minutes left. 6 minutes left. 6 minutes. Hang on. We've wasted so much time in carriage 1, and I was thinking we're never going to do this. Pull! Sit down, pull that one. If they can get it open. It's a screw, hang on. Come on. Hang on. We got it. Let's go. Quick, put in me bum bag. Put in me bum bag. Hang on. We ain't got time for your bum bag. What's this? What are we looking for?
Just a key, I guess it's just a mad scrabble.
What are we doing? Just have a look. All right, shut up. I'm only here.
The fourth carriage was just sort of like big barrels of coal.
What are the keys, yeah?
We just had to simply dig and try and find that key.
Oh, here we go. Ah, Nick! It's your thing! What's that? What's that? Ah! Sorry, Nick, you keep doing it! Ah! Sorry, Nick! I'm gonna hold it up with my head.
Players, you've got 3 minutes left.
3 minutes to go, guys, come on!
When we found out we had 3 minutes left, it was half panic, half adrenaline. We were so close, and then obviously we had the threat of the explosion.
We've got to get the money!
Yeah, but he's got the money.
Let's
He's
go!
got the money.
The clock was ticking. We did think, shall we just go and bank the money with the 3 keys and forget about the 4? Can I get in here? Come on. Nick was determined to find that key. He fully got in the crate. It was like a cat litter. Yeah, get it, Let's go! Let's go! Hang on, come on, get it!
Players, 1 minute left. You're nearing the end of the line.
1 minute left. Run!
Go, quick.
What number is that? Alan, just give us. What's number? I've got 3.
Oh, the stress. The stress.
5,000.
The train is here.
£20,000. Yes. At that point, we had less than 30 seconds.
They're gonna blow.
Go.
They're gonna blow up to me.
Okay, let's go. Come on.
Come on. Get out. Running out. Come on. Run.
Do you know who the person I really love? Davina. She's so passionate for like the contestants. It's so lovely to see. Because usually the hosts are usually more passionate for, I guess, not really passionate. They're more kind of for the people not to win because it's like their bag or whatever. Or sometimes they go down the less like she's literally jumping for joy with everyone when they win. Everyone else is kind of like the nonchalant, like, oh, well done.
You did it.
So it's so lovely to see.
I can't believe it. How did you find it?
Aww.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, it was amazing.
You worked beautifully as a team. You have added £20,000 to the prize fund. So your total is £87,500. Congratulations. So what a day. Here's the thing. Hasn't really begun. Because up next is your final round table. I will see you at the castle, but congratulations.
Strategy!
Jumped off a train and then it exploded. Please get in your ride.
What a final mission to our last round table tonight.
Yeah.
I'd love to know where David's head's at. You find out where David's head's at, and I'll find out where Kat and Alan are at.
I'm dreading the round table because I think it's going to be intense.
I don't know if
I know! That's what I was literally saying on my live. Maybe just because she's not watching the live.
Guys, you've really got egg on your face.
Yeah, well, exactly, we won't know.
So I'm also getting messages.
What a mission, eh? That was just crazy.
I'm so proud of you, Joe, with those shades. Honestly, you were so...
Literally someone else was like, oh my dear, Claudia's like the best traitor host. And I was like, I literally was just saying that on my live.
Were you around when Charles Dickens was around?
Don't choke.
Strategy. Okay, my favourite bits.
I love Cat. Last night.
I love how Alan thinks he whispers, but he's whispering for the whole city.
Throw each other under the bus.
Oh, hello, Joe Marler.
As long as Joe thinks me and Cat are faithfuls, we can get rid of David. We can
They
get
die,
rid
he
of
doesn't.
Nick. Just stick with Joe, because Joe trusts us. I just gotta hope everything goes to plan.
How are you feeling about tonight?
I feel clueless. The thing I wonder is whether people who voted for Jonathan early on, that was part of a camouflage.
Well, that would be Joe.
Honestly, have
Alan would
David on your team.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Whoever can win him over is gonna win the show.
And it's weird because
I know! She's literally the best.
I'm going to vote because I voted for her yesterday and there's been a couple of things. I have suspected Cat before.
She is, she is.
I've gone around the houses.
Yeah.
And I thought about everybody. I have thought about Kat as well.
Are you faithful, David?
I promise you I'm faithful. I always have been.
Someone else is echoing towards you. Indeed, the best place for this. She is, she is.
My assumption is that Kat and probably Alan will vote for me. So, given all other strategies have failed, I think I've got to make an alliance with Nick. If Nick and I vote for Kat, then the deciding vote will be with Joe Marler, which will be revealing one way or another.
What we're doing at the round table.
But the thing is, whoever's banished can't really say if they're traitor or faithful, so he's going to be in the dark. So that strategy doesn't really fully work on the David's end. I wonder if Nick would betray Joe.
I know David's name has come up again and again. There is something. There's something.
Yeah.
Making
They'll be crazy,
If we're all in agreement,
especially tagged in all the way. But I hear it. Because it's like, how are you so confident if you're a faithful?
they both ganged up and went with one.
Oh, this is really a mind game. Love.
Who David goes for?
Yeah.
He could go for me, he could go for you.
let's stick together.
Yeah.
My thoughts are still very much.
Joe is doing this.
To
Alan.
But I've just formed this pact that we were going to banish David. It's risky, I know, and it could backfire, but I need to keep Alan and Kat on side so they don't see it coming.
I
Pull
see.
the rug from under their feet.
I see.
Do you want any?
So he doesn't really care about David
Don't give me like a little bowl of Maltese.
as long as
Maybe
him and Nick is at the
Get
end.
a tray as well, shall I? Shall I put my penny on?
yeah.
But then it's 2 versus 2, and it's constantly going to be tied. And the only person, and Alan and Nick, I swear, Alan and Kat will never vote for each other.
Yeah, it's what
David first.
David first.
Yeah. Don't throw me under the bus. Pinky promise we said in the
We're
turret.
winning it together.
Yeah, please.
Yeah.
I'll be so disappointed in you.
I don't think Joe is changing his mind.
Do you know what? It would be nice.
Joe seems like he's on board with David. Ideal scenario.
It would be TV, because I would love to see Alan's reaction
Me and Alan, we've done so
of the
much,
rug pulled.
the creators win, as long as
But his,
you're
I don't want it to happen to him, bless him. Like, I think he'll be sleeping. I'm thinking about being crossed over by Kat. Oh, this is so funny. Uh,
19 celebrities arrived at this castle to play the ultimate murder mystery game. And now we're down to just 5. 3 faithful and 2 traitors. They're about to enter the round table for the last time.
Okay, so we basically know this round table is huge. But do you know what is crazy?
Going into the final round table, my only
If Joe
concern
didn't mention
is Nick does
to
what
Nick
he's
that
done,
he'd be voting off David,
which is
then it's like you're looking strange as a
very good
faithful.
at convincing myself someone is a faithful.
You know the theory of I was like, oh, Alan's gonna win. It was given me from his IG winner
I'm so nervous for this round.
a couple of weeks ago.
It's gonna be really
Let's see.
Nick might vote for me again, but I'm ready to fight for this. I've got my plan. I'm hoping that I've done enough to get David out.
going into this final round table, we got to get them traitors. So the faithful really do need to rally together now. I've got a plan. Yeah, I've got to hope and pray that I'm right.
If it goes the way I'm hoping it does, then I get the deciding vote. I've got to make a decision on whether to vote David or Kat. I don't know.
We're at the final round table. We've got 2 traitors that have been traitors since the very beginning.
So we know it's Kat or David who's going to be banished. Which one will be kind of like deciding who potentially could definitely win at the end.
Players, this is it. The final round table. It takes real skill and resilience to make it this far. So to each and every one of you, the final prize fund then, it stands at a staggering £87,500.
87,000.
Before this night,
All for charity, for their chosen charity, which is either way. And it's funny when he said, I forgot. He's always forgetting. But matter of fact, he forgot. What did he forget? He forgot that he had the shield. I was just like, the way he's dropping certain keywords, he's just like, just give me the money, mate. Then we just win.
A reminder, the banished player will no longer reveal if they are a traitor or a faithful. So from now on, you are relying only
The funniest kids they are here.
So I ask you this, and I really mean it. Who can you trust? Who
No, he's been superb. Just like what he's brought to the show from day one. From him like sweating profusely to like now like you could say he's embodied the traitor vibe.
Really hard. But we've got to do this.
Yeah.
Do we think there's 1 or 2 traitors left? What do we think?
I think 2.
I think it's definitely 2.
So look, there are so few.
And what days
things
everyone's
to
dressed
say
up
with
for the
certainty, but,
finale.
Alan, you know, I think I realised that I've often felt, especially going to breakfast, like terrified, and then this sheer sense of relief. And what I often didn't get a sense from you was the sense of relief that you'd survived, maybe. And maybe that's possibly arguably true of you, Kat, sometimes, that there was never this sort of
Like a relief.
that
Like
sense
we've
of
all
relief.
had, like we're relieved.
Oh, because I go straight into who's
left?
here.
Yeah.
I'm in there, and I'm already counting
Yeah.
before I've seen
Yeah,
what I'm going to
yeah.
have for breakfast. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Just with you.
Hold it together, Alan.
I forgot I had a shield.
You forgot you had a shield, and that just I was like,
Give away.
why has he forgotten he's had a shield?
Give
Well, you
away.
didn't say you got a shield. You said, you'll sleep well tonight. And I went, what? And he went, you've got a shield. And I went, yes, I've got a shield. You didn't say, have you got a shield? And I went, no. I don't know what you mean. You said you've got a shield. And I went, no, I just didn't know what you were saying.
Great spin.
As I'm someone who raised your name several round tables ago, I found you incredibly difficult to read. Other people have had the same thing. You have full of comedians. You've got the most amazing comic timing, a fantastic sort of deadpan style, and that would make a great traitor. Somebody who's really, really difficult to read. You've been somebody who has been energetic in mentioning names and building narratives. Now, the faithful argument is you've played the game well. That is what you're supposed to do. But the other argument is that that's also a good strategy if you were a traitor, to start building momentum against individuals.
I think the traitors have probably kept me in the game because so many people have gone, he's quite hard to read, isn't he? Yes, at the start I was very guarded, maybe harder to read. The closer I've got in and the more I've got to know you, the more comfortable I've got with you guys. That's why I think the traitors have kept me around, because they're like, oh, he's a spanner in the works.
But could we say that your softening of your image could be like a traitor? You know, you could be showing different sides of yourself as we get closer to all that money.
Yeah,
you know?
definitely.
And I'd say with you, you're on the same level as Jonathan for going around whispering names.
Yeah.
And I remember when Claire was vanished, you was straight down there next to me, down by that fire pit, and you said Mark.
Yeah, I was adamant
Claire
about Mark.
Claire wasn't even cold in the ground. You went Mark.
I think that's unfair actually, because that was the one where Mark had slammed his hand on the thing, and I'd already had suspicions of him, and then I was like, it's
Okay.
him. I've solved it.
Yeah.
Obviously, I voted for you last night, Kat. There was a thought that, well, maybe you and Lucy were quite close, and I wondered whether
This is so intense.
it was kind of a good move because it meant that you could kind of seem to be quite close to a faithful. The only other thing, and the idea that in the Wailing Banshee round that we had kept the fact that you had got the shield hidden from the other team, and obviously as a result we thought, oh well, maybe we'll all be protected. I wonder maybe if that was a brilliant double bluff. In terms of a balance of traitors and those voices in the mix, knowing that Jonathan was a traitor, I do feel that you'd be a really good, you know, team player with Jonathan, and you know, the idea of you as a duo, and I think it's a trio obviously, but as a duo, that feels like a.
For the range of personalities, you would imagine that's
Yeah.
what would work best as a team of traitors.
For me, it's just a small suspicion. I feel like we've got on really well, and it's been great. The one small con I've got.
Bubbles, who do you want to win
really
the show?
all the way through.
Oh, across the day.
I thought, well, maybe
Oh, my
that's
laptop's
why.
gonna die. Just one moment.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I think
Kat and Alan need to persuade David this show, yeah, in order to win 100%. Who do you want?
struggling
Who do you want to win?
put my thought in and then not
Traitors or the faithfuls?
like what I'd be adding is, you know, when I was voting for Stephen, it was more of a gut thing, just like, so kind of just going, I'm gonna vote for you, Stephen, because it's my gut, isn't really sort of furthering conversations. With the forest
Banshees,
situation,
yeah.
I genuinely just thought that would be a good way to sort of kind of shield us all.
Yeah.
If we didn't, yeah, I just thought it would be a good way to shield us all. It wasn't a double bluff. And I was really close to Lucy. Just both faithfuls.
The reason you gave about Kat.
I'm guessing from the comment it's given same vibe. You want Kat and Alan.
Jonathan Ross is so out there, audacious, gift of the gab. You have got the gift of the gab, but you do it in such a,
Poised.
What?
Poised way.
Poise, yeah, and
The
serene.
tag team has begun.
So yeah, I mean, then I was thinking 1 minute you had 5 votes and the next round table you didn't. And I mean, I know we don't understand why that happened, but you know, if there are 3 traitors, you could have got a traitor to go in every room and go, why are they voting for David? That's a wasted vote, you know. Let's face it, we are a bit sheep-like, you know. And I know, and you must be sick to the back teeth of being accused, but a bit like Jonathan, your name keeps coming up.
The point about me being voted in the tie-break, I think what happened that night was that Joe Wilkinson was so convinced that he convinced others.
Yeah.
The reason why it dissipated, I don't know. I mean, I presume it was in the interests of the traitors to dissipate it. But I was convinced by the fact that Joe Wilkinson was murdered, that was the traitors' attempt to put more pressure on me, and I think they presumed that I'd come up. I think Jonathan voted for me twice in the next round table, which
I
was...
just want to pick up on that. Jonathan voting for you when the writing was sort of on the wall for Jonathan. It was like, was that him signalling like, look at David next?
I think Jonathan voted for me for the same reason that we've been talking about me, because there were so many votes the previous day. If there was any chance of him not being voted out, it was in the hope that I'd get as many votes, so we might have another tie-break or something like that.
Players, the time for talk is over. Please write down the name of the person you believe is a traitor.
Goodness no. Oh god. Okay. So I literally just checked how long the show is going to go on for. It's going to be slightly a bit more than 10. So I was just like, okay, don't know. It's not
Cat,
now.
I'm going to start with you. Who do you believe is a traitor and why?
David, 100. Smart.
Come for yourself, David. I'm so sorry. Really, really hope I'm fine.
David,
Well, again, belief is too strong, but I return the favour, I guess.
Nick,
I vote for the coolest person out of all 19 of us. Cat.
Oh! Oh!
Alan.
Wait! But Joe!
It's not the first
They made a
time I've voted for
pact.
you, but David, I still think you're a
Is he going to
traitor.
fulfill it?
Sorry.
So, a vote counts. 2 for Cat,
Oh,
2 for David.
is he going to pull out the rug
So
now?
it all comes down to Joe's vote. Joe,
Well, not yet. Not yet. They haven't done it yet.
and why?
They should have picked Joe, not Dave. Honestly, for now, because they made a pact with Joe outside to not vote, to vote for David. This is kind of, this is him to see if he pulled the rug or not.
But I've changed my mind.
What did- yeah. Sorry, Alan. So, okay, it's a guarantee win now for Joe and Nick. But David's gonna go and Alan's gonna go.
Cat, you have received the most votes and you are banished from the castle. You have been amazing. What a game you've had. Please, leave the castle.
I don't know how Alan's gonna spin it. Faithful's my. They're definitely. No, it's not my. They're definitely gonna win now because the vote
I think I played it.
outweighed. I was like, literally at the beginning, I was like, the only person who's gonna decide this would be David, and bringing him to their team was quite important.
I am gutted. David's argument
To
persuaded Joe to go
sway
towards
the-
me, but he made the right decision. I am a traitor. I had the most fun ever, and I hope
But now we definitely know. Joe and Nick are definitely gonna win. David's gonna be the next out potentially, and then followed by Alan. That's how I kind of see it going.
Was she a
Who knows?
faithful? Was she a traitor? The answer to that you will only discover when this is all over. Players, think very carefully about your next move. The next time I see you will be at the end game, and only then will all your fates be decided.
I'm kind of a bit gutted. I don't know how you guys feel.
Final four.
Okay, I'm with them winning. At least Alan was the last one standing there. He's been stressed throughout the whole show. The amount of, was it in person
It just wasn't even
killing that he's been doing, from guy who was talking about he's sweating
What just happened?
and gets
Why
nervous.
did Joe go rogue? I don't know what he was thinking of, and that has really thrown a spanner in the works. I do feel vulnerable, you know. I thought I'd have
Aww.
Kat by my side. We just work so well together, but now I'm on my own. That is terrifying.
Yeah, Alan, you're gone. Oh,
It's a bit of a hollow.
he gave the show. He was entertaining, but
We'll never know.
I'll play. None of this feels good, though, does it?
Even if you go with, it's just a game, like we have all still made bonds.
Oh God, there's not many goblins.
It's going to take just 2 votes.
It's Alan.
Really? Yeah.
Alan is the remaining traitor. We've got to get rid of Alan. That's easier said than done, because I just can't work out whether Nick managed to convince David to vote Alan.
I did not enjoy that. I know it's a game, but it bloody makes me feel
Sick.
sick.
At this point, it does.
I wouldn't mind a closed down cars bar.
Do you know one question that I have? Why is Joe so certain that it's them two? Obviously, there must be like 24 hours.
Wow.
But it'd be super cool to know what is the
thing
adamant
was, she
feeling.
seemed to really relax in the last day or two.
Joe's parting words to Kat were, "I'm sorry." That was the first thing he said. I'm pretty convinced she was a traitor. So there is sadly something that's really making me question whether Joe has just played an absolutely brilliant game. But then, could it be Alan? Maybe. I think I just have to go with my instincts now.
Cheers to Kat.
Cheers to Cat.
And the final four.
To the final four.
Oh yeah, because Nick doesn't know the conversation that he had earlier that Joe had with Alan and her about voting for David at the round table. That's the reason why he says sorry, but he's not aware about it. Because I was thinking, why is he sorry? Obviously sorry that you're leaving, but you can say that like after the show.
Alan has remained undetected throughout the game.
You feel a sense of relief because you know you're gonna win as a faithful.
Take it all.
Can Alan play a blinder?
Did you ever think you'd be here in the final four?
Oh no. I've surprised myself getting this far, yeah. My wife and kids, I don't think they're going to believe me when I tell them I have made the final.
Aww.
I'm just so grateful I got the chance to play this game.
What's your plan now?
My one true Undy faithful is Nick.
Yeah.
I've got to get rid of Alan because there's just something that tells me he's a traitor.
I'll tell you one thing that threw Alan under the bus is when they said, go around the circle and say, I'm a faithful, and the guy started laughing.
Cat, don't leave me here. Because I thought, wow, you know, me and Cat were just going to vote them all off. So I'm a loose cannon now. I'm like a rudderless ship.
So what are you going to do?
I don't know what I'm going to do. I put everything on the line. I can't trust Joe now. I don't know who to trust.
What have you learned about yourself?
I mean, there is an image of what historians are like. It's a bit more serious and grown up than I actually am.
Who do you trust the most?
I don't think I trust anybody. I think my strategy has got to, in some ways, go in reverse. Not who do I most trust, but who do I most distrust.
Oh my days, is Joe gonna go?
We're going into the end game. How are you feeling?
It's a mixture of nerves and excitement because I'm nervous that I might have got it wrong again because of the way Joe voted just now and said I'm sorry. There's a tiny part of me that's going into endgame thinking he's a traitor. I have a question mark over Alan.
Yeah.
I do trust people quite quickly and my judgment's not always right on that.
Oh my goodness. So would you okay, from my assumption before, I was like, yeah, David followed by Alan, but it might be Joe followed by Alan. And David and Nick take it home.
Players.
I'm okay with them winning. At least yes, yeah, you agree, yeah.
You are now fully in control of this game, and only you decide when it ends. Are you all faithful?
Cinema.
Or are there still traitors among you? The answer to that question is incredibly important, because it could be worth £87,500. If you are all faithful and you decide to end the game, that money will be split equally for your 4 chosen charities. But if there are any traitors still here, they take it all. In front of you are chests that contain ceremonial pouches. One is labelled Banish Again, the other is labelled Endgame. If you believe there are still traitors in your midst, then choose Banish Again. If you believe you are all faithful, then choose Endgame. Players, there will be no discussion.
Nervous. I don't know why he inhaled. Bless
chooses to
him.
banish again, all 4 of you will vote a player out.
Yes.
This game only ends when those that are here decide to end the game, or if there are 2 players left. Players, please choose your pouches.
Oh God! The pouches are
It's time
concept.
to find
Yes. Do you know what it was giving me? It was giving me Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire thing when they throw the flames, the things in the flame, and like a green thing
I will now
like
throw
pops
your
up.
pouches into the fire, and that
Well, I think it was like the dragon,
answers.
right?
Alan,
When they take out the pouch and it's like, oh, you've got this, yeah.
what you have chosen to do. You have chosen to banish again. Why?
I've still got a little bit of unfinished business. It's to do with Joe. Earlier today, me, Kat and him were
Smart.
outside, and
Smart.
he said, let's vote for David, all 3 of us. And that's what we said we'd do. And yet on the round table, he goes for Kat. And it just made me very suspicious.
Oh,
Joe, let's see what you've chosen to do.
I love game shows.
You have chosen to banish again. Why?
I believe there is at least one traitor still in the game.
David, let's see what you've chosen to do. You have chosen to banish again. Why?
Because I'm convinced there is at least one traitor still in the game around this table this evening.
And finally, Nick, let's see what you have chosen to do. You have chosen to banish again. Why?
Like David, I also believe that there is.
Like David. Oh God, so it means he's questioning Joe. Because it was always like Joe for the round table. Now he's like David.
To banish again, we will go.
Joe's gonna get heat, and of course
Please
Alan.
write
But
down the name of the person you believe is a traitor.
the way we're all analysing the words. Oh my days, they can't discuss. Oh my days, I forgot. Yes.
Alan, who do you believe should be banished and why?
I think it's Joe. He's just been acting so suspiciously the last few days, and I put 2 and 2 together, and I think he's the traitor.
Joe,
I was convinced that Nick and David were faithfuls, so that left one. I've gone for Alan.
Nick and Jane, maybe the last 2 standing. Yeah. They're definitely gonna be the last 2. In my head, I was thinking, will Joe be able to get away with it if he explained, but he can't speak, so he's definitely gone. Oh yeah, we definitely know he's gone.
I tried to raise the idea that Joe was a traitor. I came very close to being banished myself, and when I think about who voted for me,
Oh, Joe, it's been brilliant! Oh no, I feel so sorry.
final vote, Nick.
Nick looks so upset. Mean Joe's gone. Joe's gone. Joe's gone. Joe.
Honestly, I mean.
So yeah.
The most here, and I and honestly, I didn't believe it.
I feel so upset. Oh, David. Yeah. I feel so upset for
I
Joe.
love you.
But that's annoying because he can't like speak or like mention why he did certain things. Nah, he needs to. Will Nick do it? Yeah.
Joe,
So they're definitely going to put the red flames again, and basically, most likely, David and Nick will take it. But would they though? That's the one thing I'm a bit confused about. Would they do it? Because it kind of falls down to Alan saying he's going to do the green.
Hurts to be stabbed in the back.
David is a question mark. I think Nick is definitely going to do the red because he doesn't trust Alan. He's still a question mark. Will it all comes down to David? Will he let Alan take it home? Or would he not? No, but they just require one person to do a red. So they're definitely going to win.
Faithful, or is a traitor still here?
Can they speak? I'm going to lock it
Once
in.
again, you can now end things right
Can they
here,
speak?
right now. Or you can banish one.
If they can't speak, the faithfuls are going to win. It's going to be
This is your last chance to banish someone because the game
David and
automatically ends
what's his name?
when there are just
Nick
two of
gonna
you.
win regardless to the very end. Literally final three.
Please select your pouches.
Obviously my theory was saying I really want Alan to win, but I have to say the faithfuls are gonna take it home, and that is Nick and David. But he has such a great yes. Do you know what? I didn't think it was gonna give, but this has been given. This episode, this finale has been it's been giving pull rug to people's face. All comes down to Nick, and Nick's definitely gonna put a red. So Alan's gone.
Let's see what you have chosen to do. End the game or banish again. Alan, you have chosen to end the game.
Alan.
I just don't get any traitor vibes from these two at all.
Oh, he should not have said that.
David, let's see what you have chosen to do.
Actually, it's fine. If you had to vote, you can say that. You should have. Yeah, you should. Yeah, David. But then it's Nick's gonna put red. Nick's gonna put.
Because I've never believed Alan was a traitor. I had suspicions about Nick, but the way he's just spoken about Joe means
Alan's gonna take it.
evaporate.
Alan's gonna take it.
Maybe one may not happen, but I did love the idea of the three of us all being faithful and ending the game together.
Oh. I need to see his face.
Last pouch. If it
He's putting a red.
we end the game right now.
He has to put a red because he's had a question mark on it.
It's red. We banish again.
If he puts a green, I'll honestly be shocked. Nick put a green. Nick put a green. Alan won.
Chosen to end the game. Why?
Well, the spot doesn't technically divide by 3, but I genuinely believe both of you are faithful, and I think we did it. Right at the last second.
Thank you.
I need to see the faces.
Chosen to end.
I need to see the face. I feel so sorry. But I just know the horror, the horror of when they discover
A reminder,
it's a traitor.
the prize fund is currently 87.
Yeah, he won.
500.
He's honestly delivered.
We are now going to
this
finally
season.
discover who you truly are.
Oh. Honestly, I just started laughing because I'm in shock. I thought guaranteed Nick's gonna put a red.
Will you now
But then it would fall down to David of him potentially who would he get rid of, Alan or Nick. And just from David's answer it would have been Nick, so Alan would have won either way. Either way he would have won. Cause boy, yeah, updated one. Alan might, yeah, he won. Yeah, he was the best trio in history. Do you know what? We can speak about that, about who we think has been the best against all shows. But he's definitely up there, definitely in history. Damn, Nick played well though. He played brilliantly. I see the expressions. We need to see the reaction.
Alan.
Oh God.
Now please reveal. Are
He
you
did this with his mouth.
or are you a traitor?
I am. And have always been. A traitor. Oh, fuck.
In the beginning, he couldn't say he was. Yeah.
It's been tearing me apart. I'm so sorry.
Oh, Alan's crying.
He did brilliant.
Oh.
He did brilliant. He did brilliant. He did brilliant.
He's not. No, he's crying. He's not laughing. He feels guilty. Bless him. The guilt has ate him up. But one thing I know, he's definitely gonna be laughing to the back after this. After his emotions set in, I realise it's a game. No one's been hurt. He did brilliantly on the show.
No, come on.
Alan, you have won the game.
Man.
You have
In queue with the fireworks outside.
outstanding. Faithful. Well done. You made it this far.
Bruv, I know for sure he doesn't even know whether to laugh or cry.
I just want to say well done. You played the game brilliantly. It breaks my heart to see how that burden has weighed on you, and I couldn't do it. So I.
David, little do you know the guy is eating this up.
Almost
Ain't no burden.
And I thought
Yeah,
it
he's
was almost
crying.
everything.
Ain't no burden on Alan.
Is that burden was really heavy for him because that's not who Alan is. He's just a beautiful human being.
David, you even got played. He just feels guilty at this moment,
Go
obviously.
on, Alan.
Because that's upsetting. Do you know what I mean?
Jonathan.
People believe that they are.
Cats.
But,
Oh, Joe, not Joe.
No, not
Wow.
Joe.
Oh my God.
they were so
Utterly-
sweet. Nick and David too.
utterly
Oh, yeah.
Joe was right, and I was wrong about Joe. Alan Carr. Wow, he played an absolute blinder.
Nick and David, you have both been utterly phenomenal. But now is the time, I'm afraid, to leave the castle.
Thank you. Bye-bye. Well done.
I just know.
Off you go.
Oh my God.
Oh, bless. He's scared. Bless him.
Oh, when he went,
Oh.
together, I was like, don't say that.
Oh. He's been so sweet throughout the whole time anyways, Alan. He's been delivering on content. He's been delivering on entertainment.
It's an amazing...
Liners, one-liners. He deserves it, this and more.
That
Your
is
charity.
amazing. Yes, wonderful.
Tell me the charity.
Neuroblastoma. It's a wonderful children's cancer charity. They
Aw.
are going to, that money, it'll change lives, thank you. All that lying, all that treachery.
Oh,
it was
brilliant
worth
charity
it,
as well.
wasn't
You
it?
see? You did it.
Wow.
You did it, Alan.
Oh.
Going for a good cause as well. Obviously, it would be nice if that money was shared across various different charities, but
Here I am, the winner.
Come on, darling. There you go.
Maybe
he just
I
needs to
do
compose himself.
exaggerate the showbiz story now and again, but to just lie so bluntly to people's faces, it was tough.
Yeah.
I don't know whether I want to know.
I have been and have always been since the start a traitor.
You. I'm not saying the words I want to say.
Children come for charity,
That was
I know.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh!
Joe!
Oh!
Joe.
Nick's gonna feel
I
so
suggest
bad.
you two have your drinks on the top step.
Oh.
I was being played, Joe. I am so sorry.
Oh. They're honestly such a lovely cast.
Well done. Well done.
Well done. You played an absolute blinder.
Oh my God. Kat, you went undetected for so long.
Come on. Come on.
Wow.
I've got people who want to see you.
Oh.
I don't know about that one. Oh.
Come on. Come be with your friends.
Yeah.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
My theory about oh my day is given he won the show was absolutely right. In my head I only thought he was gonna win it, but then just the way him and Kat were speaking, I was just like, maybe I was wrong, maybe both traitors won. But and obviously because just because him and Paloma were posting together, in my head I was thinking it must have been forgiven if he won the show. If he lost the show, it would have been give me a month to recover from this. He mentioned about Paloma to the end.
He did it! Our winner Alan, Claudia, the finalists, and our all-star cast are chatting to me now on BBC Two for the...
Okay. So we're gonna have the interview player at the back. Oh my goodness! Oh my, this is brilliant, brilliant. Oh my, let me show you guys also the. Let me show you guys when he made this IG when he made this IG post, I was just like, he gave me like he's winning the show. And obviously this is all documented, you can watch my live, going back to my previous one. I was just like, not obviously it's not 100% agree, or I knew it from the beginning, but I was just like, it gives me fishy. It gives me someone who's won the show. Let me, if I can find his reel that he did with Paloma, someone else. It was given Paloma. Oh my god, honestly I was in doubt. Party is such a honestly, because he's won, Paloma would be like, look, it was worth it. Do you know what I mean? When he did this, was it this? So Paloma, let me show you with you guys something that in my head I was just like, he gave me, it felt like a leak. Instagram. Do I need to log in? Do you know what? Let me just log in onto my IG. When I saw it, I was just like, it's giving me he's won the show. Where is it? Okay. Because Paloma was constantly, basically, her IG was giving me a lot of Paloma.
Once upon a time in space here on BBC Two at 11:30. Welcome BBC One 4.
Paloma 5.
Would you? There's some strong language, so let's see.
Let me just share my screen one moment. If I can find. Oh, this was it! Let me share. Oh, it started the reaction. The cast.
I am. And have always been.
Wait, 1 minute.
A traitor. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's tearing me apart. I'm so sorry.
You did brilliantly.
So basically, this is the interview part side. What's this? I think it's the interview. So it's unlocked. So this is them kind of doing like a live stage where they kind of like speak to them all. On Cloak and On, yeah, I'm watching that now.
We're here at the BBC Radio Theatre with a studio audience
finale
full of our
for it.
all-star cast of
Yeah,
Celebrity Faithful and
finally
Traitors.
for it.
And how amazing
Yeah.
does it look? You
Oh
look
my days, it's
incredible.
been brilliant. Let me tell you the one bit which kind of like in my head,
Coming up, Claudia Winkleman is here to finally discuss the show.
the one bit in my head where I was like, I don't know, has Alan won this? Because this is what Paloma has been like showing on her IG,
And our winner, Alan.
Hi.
and it's been hilarious. This is what I've been seeing.
You're back sooner than we thought.
Yeah, it wasn't really for me, you know, it just didn't, it wasn't my thing really. So I decided to come back.
You packed quite a lot to like come back after a week.
Oh
I
yeah,
knew I was just
his
gonna
cry
stay
made
a few
me,
days.
made
One of
him,
them's just
made him love.
like a hairdryer,
No, honestly,
snacks, like it's really, it's not much at all.
Yeah.
I didn't expect you to be here.
Yeah, okay. How's Alan?
Great, we're really close as ever, you know, best of friends, Alan and me, like really.
it's okay. I have loads to do with these, maybe hundreds of thousands of outfits that I went on you. Basically, she's saying I packed so much clothing.
So
Going out on the first
I'm just gonna
episode
sit
and just
here
being
and
there for
wait
one day.
Wake up, I
I didn't see that coming. But the one thing in my head, I was like, oh my days, when I saw this video, I was like, oh my days, Alan is given, he's definite in the finale, but he's given, I've won the trail. The aura I was given when I watched
What
this.
cocktail do you fancy, Alan?
Oh, I don't know. I could murder a Paloma.
When I saw that, I was just like, did he win the show?
I feel so protective of them all. You feel for them in
What?
And it was just because I was just like, and by the way, this was like the only post that I saw of him. No one else of the cast was posting anything. And I was just like, are you showing your face because you're very happy? Like, that was my theory.
What cocktail do you fancy, Alan?
Oh, I don't know. I could murder a Paloma.
But yeah, when I saw that, I was just like, did he win the show? And that's the reason why I kind of mentioned it to you guys earlier on. So that was like my theory around it. And yes, he did. He bloody did.
and two, so there was only so much they could do. But it is a hard game. You know, the absolute star of this whole thing is the game is addictive. It takes over. It's hard for anyone. But what I also love is because people watch at home sometimes, and sometimes people will say to me, "How do they not know?" You don't know. It's very easy when you're watching at home, but when you're
Who's this
sitting
man?
there,
Oscar. I heard immediately. TV moment of the year / decade. Actually, let me just share my tweets. What's currently trending? Actually, why am I doing it on my phone?
Draws you to Celia.
One moment.
so twinkly. I've never met anybody that twinkly. I've always loved Celia. So when they said Celia's taking part, I was like, are you joking? The actual? Or like the tribute? No, the actual. And I'm not allowed to be like Cruella de Vil, so which I find difficult because I just wanted to go, oh, I love your song and you're brilliant. And so I'm not allowed, I'm just like strict and fluorescent orange.
One moment.
And there was one point when I was standing next to Celia and just at the corner of my mouth, I thought the producers were in this, so I just went, obsessed. And she was like,
Celia, it's wonderful to hear, you know, how much Claudia loves you, but we want to know, have you got any better at snooping?
No, not really. Really not. I'm just, the thing is that you said you were obsessed after I'd admitted I was two-faced.
that's why we were all obsessed by you, because Celia, well, my other favourite thing that Celia did is she would say, you are dazzling, and then write their name on the board. So compelling.
Someone else who didn't make the final, Nico, unfortunately, you went out quite early, but how was it watching that back? Do you think there was some good gameplay in there?
Yeah, I mean, Joe, I was very impressed with. I just can't believe it was bottled in the end, in the final moment. But yeah, it's a very tough game. I do feel, in a way, like I made it to
Let
the
me
final.
go through the
I have
tweets.
the same name as.
Where's the hashtags?
So,
I just haven't done it through.
yeah. So yeah, almost won.
Celebrity
We're going to be hearing
Traitors.
from our finalists and our winner quite soon. But first, Claudia, you are the hostess with the mostess. And thank you so much for entertaining us week after week. And I know you hate this bit. I know you hate the compliments. Well, you're going to hate this bit even more because let's have a look at your best bits.
No more. He did this the night before the finale. They. Wait. How did they let him win? Actually.
I know you're thinking it, so I'm going to say it.
Oh, no way, no way. Just gone on one Celebrity Traitors. Absolute cinema.
You are breaking my heart. You are famous. People lie to you.
The last 10 minutes, yes, the last 10 minutes of Celebrity Traitors is maybe the best 10 minutes on the television ever to have existed in the entire history of time. Holy shit! Yeah, honestly, the best 10 minutes. The finale was definitely the best of the show.
We'll get you out with the others shortly. No immediate rush. Come to me! Come on!
Alan Man is the only one with a clue.
That was better than my wedding day.
David's Celebrity Traitors thing. Okay, we're not gonna do that. Do you know what he? Honestly, I think for me, when it came to David playing the show, I think I mentioned to you guys earlier. I think he would be a great, decent, like human being in a sense of, you know, if someone says something about him, about someone else, he would go, oh, let me think about it. He wouldn't outrightly believe what people say to him, which is a great thing, you know, in life to do. But when it comes to the Traitors show, it's not thinking or assuming the best of others. You have to kind of go, is this person playing, you know, to my face? It's that kind of angle. And so, like, David's going down the route of, I don't think he would do that. That's not him. He's going for it from a character-based view, and also like kind of trying to play it down. I think the tweet was just saying how. I just read the whole tweet. That is so rude. The David tweet. That is so rude. He was playing down that route.
I feel like Joe's gonna work for me, and you couldn't look me in the eye. So that's when I was like, yeah, my time's done. I had a good run.
Oh, but yeah, I was saying that how he's playing down that route. David's playing as in, oh, the traitors are definitely not gonna going down each route and basing everyone about them as individuals. However, he should have also kind of like played it by what they say. So like people's words he was just given benefit of doubt constantly when playing the game. Sorry, wrong screen. No. Date. Yep. Winner. Shout out to Cat Burns. Great choice of being a traitor and has done amazing to get to the final. Yep.
I like shields. You don't seem to like them as much as me. Now, you were suspicious of Cat from, I think, episode 5.
Yeah.
But you decided to keep that to yourself.
Yeah.
Which is a very clever plan. But how do you feel about how the plan played out in the end?
Oh, I thought I was being clever, and then it all just backfired.
Oh, okay, Bubbles. You mentioned about that Alan. Let me just go. He's the best traitor in history. Do you know what? Who did I say? My tweet was. Let me just go. I haven't been tweeting a lot, to be honest. I've just been living life. Wait, one moment. What did I tweet? Of my greatest.
What do you think it was about Kat's game that meant that so few people suspected her right up until the end?
How the hell do I go to my page? Oh, profile. Oh, goodness no.
Have a conversation with one other person and then totally forget that at the round table. We just kept doing the same thing.
Where's the tweet?
We had a conversation.
Oh, here we go.
About Kat, and then we both focused.
These are like my top 5 traitors, which is Charlotte, Paul, Fari-
to meet your fellow traitors and you see it.
Farida, and then Harry and Mia. I
just found it so funny.
I would say
I couldn't hold it in.
Alan is
I was
definitely.
really confident because I just thought it was quite a rogue trio. Like I really didn't expect it to be me, and then when Claudia attacked me, I was like, oh my gosh, what the heck?
I think I just need to remember Mia. Like, would he be a substitute for her and be in my top 5?
I feel like we can get pretty far because he's a great talker, as we could see.
Or would he be an honourable mention?
And then Alan,
Oh, Wilf. He was brilliant. But Alan is definitely an honourable mention. I think I just need to remember her game. I mean, the thing is, he has to be top 5 because he won the show, right?
Do you think it's the difference in personalities that made you confident about the group?
I think I was just happy to see someone else up there with me.
But yeah, he's been brilliant. He's been brilliant.
I know how she presents as being very calm, so I thought that would be useful. And when Alan came in, I just think, he's so much fun to spend time with. I mean, looking back now, Alan played a far more.
Actually, just in case there would be crazy tweets, let me just check and see if it's safe.
I mean, a lot of the time we got there and I think we should kill so-and-so. And they both took me round and we wound up killing someone who I really thought we shouldn't kill. But they had a better grasp of the game, I think, really.
Are you happy that it was a traitor's win in the end?
Oh yeah, that's all I really wanted. I mean, and that's what I think is probably different about this version of the game.
Honestly, it's so fragile.
Like two teams against each other. But I really
It's been brilliant.
one of them, or ideally two of them, get through to the end, and you did, of course. But having watched last week's episode, there's no way I thought either of you were going to survive. And for that, I think we do need to thank Nick.
You're very welcome.
Well, thank him, shall we?
I cannot believe.
Oh yeah.
We'll get to it, Joe. Don't worry, we'll get to it. You will have your chance to have a say.
The Hundy P collapse.
It's amazing being in the room with your stare. It really is unsettling, Joe.
A stare?
Your stare, yeah.
Oh yeah, the stare.
Yeah, the stare.
What is the stare?
It's your face. Thank you. How did it feel watching the final back?
Yeah, it's fine. No issues whatsoever. Me and Nick are alright, me and David are alright. Struggle to make eye contact with them.
I mean,
The tweet says, I've never seen such a perfect reaction to betrayal in my entire life. Oh my days. Do you know what I love? The one thing I love doing is check it after I watch a show, like going straight to X and just watching people's reactions. The tweets are just hilarious.
Like you did me.
I'm convinced.
I was saying sorry to Kat because I really liked her and enjoyed my time together. So sorry, mate.
Okay.
What happened?
When Joe and I text each other after we get out of the castle, he continually refers to me as Judas, and then occasionally replaces the U with a heart, which is quite nice.
You're arguably, Joe, the most accurate traitor hunter.
Interesting.
Got Kat and Alan.
So I thought Joe literally got rid of Kat because of not feeling sorry. I said that was an element, but it was more of the element that he lied to her and he feels guilty by it, but it's the latter.
How did you do it? Because you seem to have all these brilliant theories, but you couldn't quite convince everyone of them.
Well, yeah. There was sort of stolen theories, majority. I was like, oh, that sounds good. Go with that one, and then amalgamate one. And then trying to convince the rest of the players to get round it was a lot harder than I thought.
No, I need to find myself another
People latched on to the big
another
dog theory
TV to
and
watch
not other
because
theories, for example, the sun-dried tomato theory.
I can't imagine. I'm genuinely flabbergasted.
Kate. Oh bless her.
I mean, the sun-dried tomato, it's very, very common in criminal law, the sun-dried tomato theory. So, yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
David, I want to ask you about that final round table, because obviously it came to 2 apiece for you and Kat. You'd obviously had a lot of suspicion on you throughout the game, including that incredibly tense round table with Mark.
Yeah, I remember.
Did you think that this was it for you? Did you think your luck had finally run out?
I was mainly thinking that this was our kind of last chance to try to get a traitor. I wasn't really thinking about me getting voted out, and I had come round to that point by talking to Nick in particular, thinking it was Kat. So I was mainly focused on can we get a traitor.
Joe's grand plan went up in flames, sadly. How did you feel in that moment when David and Nick voted for you? Because you seemed genuinely surprised. I think you've been amazing throughout the game of putting on a face and really, really sort of psyching people out a little bit and maintaining this character. And you're doing it to me now, and I know what you're doing, Joe. But in that moment, you seem to drop everything in your
I think that's just the way he just. I think it's his concentration place.
It was a combination of like gutted. It's like, oh no, I really like this has backfired massively. What have I got wrong? And then I was desperate to get out and go, right, where's Kat? I need like to see you. I knew you were a traitor, but I was like, I just need to see you. I'm sorry I voted you, even though it was a traitor. It was a surprise, but there's no hard feelings at all, because ultimately it was just a really, really big, fun game.
Yeah.
You said you had some suspicions over Alan.
I did.
And then you didn't vote for him. You didn't vote to carry on the game.
I didn't vote for Alan once in the whole
Oh yeah, you
show, I
didn't.
think.
But going into that end game, you were like, I've got some suspicion. And the way the game works, that if no one's saying whether they're traitor or faithful, the safe thing to do would be to carry the game
on.
Yeah.
But you didn't do that. Can you talk us through the thought process?
Curious! Volume up!
I feel like Alan's just very. Alan is incredibly persuasive, and because he's so relaxed and he's so Alan, and he was just so convincing throughout the whole game. And I was like, you know what, I think we've got it. I think we've now just got that final traitor, which I believed to be Joe at that point.
How did it feel watching the final back?
It was, I mean, I was sat behind you, so I was just an absolute wreck. It's so great. It's such great telly. Can I, big shout out, I don't know the name of who composes the score, but the score is absolutely phenomenal. Because it is so, it feels like you're watching a Marvel movie or something. It is just cliffhanger, suspense, release, suspension, tense. It's all the emotions. And that last 15-20 minutes, I was just clinging on to Joe and shouting at Kat.
It was brilliant, Nick. Me and Nick bumped into each other in town the other day, and he dragged me down a dark alley. It was very Traitors-esque. Dragged me down a dark alley and went, everyone's gonna hate me. But we don't hate him, do we, at all?
Now, his reasoning for voting out Joe made sense. The one thing I was confused about is him not putting,
Then came the time to reveal your identities. But before we discuss that,
him saying earlier on that he had a question mark on Alan
I've been teasing on Uncloaked
and not going for another vote. That for me I found a bit confusing.
Well, I can now exclusively reveal where I was hiding.
But like what he said, I guess Alan convinced him. I don't know how.
Do you remember the mission in the cabin? So as you approach, there's druids lining the path.
Yes.
And then there's one druid in the middle. They swing your door open and pull you out the car. You seemed very scared by that guy.
My adrenaline did spike.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm going for this one.
From what I could tell, the druid wasn't scared of you at all, and he did really, really well.
He did do really well.
Yeah, even though he's not normally a druid.
What's that?
Who's that?
Would you like to tell me?
Yes.
Who it was?
Who was that druid?
Me, I was the druid.
Oh. He's implying like he knew the guy.
Are you taking the mick?
I was the druid.
I was ready to fill you in.
Because you kept going, oh, you're just going to touch me, are you?
This is so good.
Yes, I wasn't the drummer from episode 8. I was, in fact, a druid. Nick, you were the other person I dragged from the ladder over there.
Yeah.
Do you want to? I mean, we did tell you. We did film a reveal. Do you want to tell everyone what happened when I revealed to you that I was the druid?
Well, from memory, I mean, I knew this right from the start because I could see your eyes. And Ed and I were at uni together. I was slightly after him, and so I've known Ed for ages. I was like, well, that's Ed.
I was gutted when you told me. I was so excited to reveal it to you.
And there was a real actually sense of. I was like, oh, one of my friends is here.
Oh.
It was really nice. But yeah, I mean, I knew it was you instantly.
Well, Now, now's the time you've all been waiting for. After sweating and
interesting.
worrying he'd be worse than Linda to cold-bloodedly killing his friends, our winner Alan is about to join me. But first, here's the moment he spoke to me in the castle just after he pulled the charity prize money from underneath Nick and David's noses.
That sentence sounds so evil. Paul's, well, that sentence, the way he worded it, made it sound like he took the money from the other charities to give it to him. It made it sound so worse. But obviously, it's not meant to be like that. It's meant to be he won it.
Did you ever, in your wildest dreams, see yourself?
I mean, it was either his charity gets it or his charity doesn't.
No. I did not even think I would get this far. My agent, this is a little exclusive, had actually booked in things for the second week. Because he said, your poker face, you'll be out 2 days in, and I actually believed him.
And that's even before you knew.
No, his agent had zero faith in him.
You were going to go out early.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going to go through customs, I start sweating. You know, when I go to a news agency, there's no shoplifting. I'm like, oh, like that. You know, it's just, I just feel I'm guilty, and I've got the worst poker face going. I mean, it's like a tug of war with my face.
That end game as well felt like the first time that we saw serious Alan in the game.
Yeah.
Was that a challenge? Did you suddenly feel different at that end game?
I did feel different, and it's that weird irony. The more missions you do, the more you spend time with people. You are like a family, and that's cheesy, but it is true.
Yeah.
And of course, when you see the money behind, I mean, £87,500 for a charity. That's when you come on, Alan, stop giggling. She said to me before I murdered her. She said, Alan, you're surprising. You surprised me the way you ran across that bridge. And I thought, well, that's the best you can do is surprise yourself. So yeah.
Alan, are you proud of how well you played the game?
So proud. Really, really proud. I found out about myself.
He has to be top 5 because he got rid of Paloma at the beginning, which is a smart play.
When Stephen Fry talks or David talks, I go quiet. I'm not worthy. I'm not intelligent. But maybe sometimes you do need to question, stand up for yourself, and go, actually, I think this.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I think you winning has absolutely proved that.
Yeah, idiots can do well.
Definitely not.
The winner of the first UK Celebrity Traitors is Alan Carr!
Nah, he's done brilliant. Oh.
There it is. Alan, congratulations again. What a huge triumph. Is it fair to say that no one's more shocked than you that you managed to pull this?
It's true what I said. I had to ring up the woman who was dog sitting my dogs because I thought I'd be back after 2 days. I said, you've got them for another week. And it just kept getting more and more and more. I'm completely surprised. I don't know how this happened. I really don't.
Look, and when we were watching it back, you got a big standing ovation right at the end.
Oh, I know. It's so amazing. I
He played the game.
I mean, what can you do? It's, I felt bad.
But you played the game and you were incredible at it.
I know.
How did it feel watching the end game back?
Oh God, so emotional. I mean, me crying as well. I mean, because I couldn't remember how, because Joe was on to us. And I couldn't remember how you got voted out, but then I lied and said you told us all to vote for David. And I'd forgotten I'd lied. What have I been
No, he did.
You did quite a lot of lying, actually. I did loads of lying, and I started loving it. I just hope there's not like a murder in my street. You know what I mean? I opened the door, hello, officer. I didn't see anything. So, yeah, I mean, it just comes really naturally to me. I mean, yeah.
Can we talk about your journey from sweaty Alan to serial killer Alan?
Yes, please.
What was the moment that you dried out and thought, I can do this?
Well, it was when I killed Paloma. Give me a break. See, the thing is, when I killed Paloma, I felt sick inside. And you got to remember, it was such a cruel Jonathan was a traitor, I couldn't try. I mean, if I touched any of these other faces, I'd be sent to HR. You know, oh, Ruth, hello. You know, I can't. So I did. And then when she came down for breakfast the next day, I went, oh, because I felt so sick. I thought, oh, good, she hasn't been murdered. I was so pleased, lovely. And then we go outside. You're dressed as Queen Victoria. We then go to a funeral. I then see one of my best friends put in a coffin and sent off. I went, this is not.
Oh yeah, that was evil.
This is not what I wanted, you know. But then I got a taste for it. I couldn't stop. And then after I killed fell over, and then I got all the gays getting, because when we killed Tom Daly. Oh, great, Alan, killing off all the eye candy. I'm like, hello. And then I saw him in the shower soaping himself up, and I was like, ah, I killed too soon.
No, Alan's.
Maybe one more week.
His comment. Yeah, it's outrageous. What is that sound?
I think it's fair to say there are a few moments throughout your time on the show where we might have thought as viewers, I'm not sure if Alan can pull this off. One of them was certainly when you had to say, I am a faithful to everyone, and laughed halfway through. How do you adjust your game plan after thinking?
Why is it? That's Arabic. Oh my dick. Bruv, I'm playing off. What is that? Is this some random ad? I'm on X.
But that's one thing I found out about myself. I am like a bit of a pushover, but when Joe is onto me, I'm like one of those cats you get in Greece. You know, those ones that are like, you go, oh, hello. You know, you go, oh, hello, you look quite cat.
Claudia, did you ever doubt Alan's ability to pull this off?
Yeah. No, I can say, I hope you don't mind this, but Alan started as Linda and ended as Harry. He had a extraordinary, because at the beginning, when you came up to me, I can't do it. And he was like, I'm sweating, I can't keep a straight face, but he was absolutely, utterly brilliant, incredibly clever, and totally consistent. So Alan was Alan.
Nah, man. These tweets. Let me share them. I can't be sharing the laughter alone.
Alan moment almost was you talking to Celia, and Celia said, can I trust you? And you went, you can trust me. And you had snakes all over your top. And I was like, yeah. It's right there, guys.
But it's interesting, I thought I'm quite happy at the beginning to be a faithful, and then of course when you're sitting there and you've got the blindfold on and you pick, I mean, I don't know what shoes you're wearing, but you sounded like a Shire horse.
I get a bit flamenco.
And then when you went round and didn't touch me, there was a little bit like, oh, okay, I'm going to be a faithful, that's fine. So I realised deep inside I probably did want to be a traitor, and then of course you come round again, and then when you squeezed my shoulder, I was like, oh my God.
But you were so sweet, because those chats where I have with everyone, they're much longer than you see, and as I said, there are some people who just don't even mark, like, I only want to be a faithful. And many others, and then you going, did you really say that? I was like, that literally word for word is what you said. And you said, yeah, I want to be a traitor, and then burst out laughing, and we were like, oh yeah, fun.
I can't find the tweet.
I did have a strategy. I think it was, look at me now I've won, I've got a strategy. I think what I did was I picked one, I mean, if I was pushed to do a strategy, like with Claire, I wouldn't let her go about the lever. And then with Mark, you know, when you get all brave heart, I want to win! Like that. I said, why are you being all like this? And then poor old Kate, I was making out, she was Goldie Hawn, this dizzy blonde. I just kept saying to people, why? She's a broadcaster, she's on live on the telly every morning, why? And that's what I was doing. I mean, have you seen that brilliant thing on social media? Kate Garraway repeats everything. Have you seen it? Someone's been recruited. Someone's been recruited.
Wait, let's see it.
Tomatoes. But I mean, I think if I had
Galloway, repeat and what?
I really went, oh, I don't know about them. They give me the
I mean, I hate to bang on too much about the Trojan Horse mission, but I do want to chat to you a little bit, Claire. Are you still kicking yourself?
Oh, he's talking about this.
Oh God, yes. That will do for a very long time. It was awful. As Alice, my wife, said to me, for God's sake, there would have been no one left on stage. 26? What were you thinking? I was like, well, I just thought start high and come down because we'll get more chances.
Wait, I'm
Now
not showing my
working it
screen.
out,
One
Mark
moment.
and Stephen are working it out, and I'll just start trying. And I was conscious of time.
You have to balance well.
Oh, all right.
Total sense. You're very sweet.
That's all of us.
Hey, maybe someone was recruited.
Maybe someone's been recruited. No one's been murdered. We're all alive.
Ruth!
We're missing Ruth. Watch your step. Watch your step.
I am alive.
We're alive.
Celia's gone.
Celia? I hope that hasn't put you off balance. It's going to be something where we have to balance well.
Oh, all right, Sherlock. She literally said balance.
That's every...
And this is all in one episode. This is throughout the show.
Take that for the team. I'll just take the idiot. You know, man.
No one takes that, Claire. Mark, I've just noticed you're wearing a t-shirt there. Will you tell us what the t-shirt says?
It says Jonathan fucking Ross. I would like to say I have given him one too.
All right.
As his early Christmas present.
We have to talk about that final mission because that was amazing. It looked incredible. The explosion at the end. Kat, how much did you enjoy that final mission? Your one last chance to get money for the pot.
It was really fun. I mean, if I'm being honest, I really probably didn't do anything. It was mainly Joe. As I was to like grab something, then I saw the like having to take off the thing off the coffin, and I was like, that's gonna hurt my hands. That's why you went and did it. You just sort of did everything, and I was like, oh yay, the boys are doing this.
I think my favourite moment of that mission though was Nick dropping the lid on Joe's head repeatedly.
Yeah.
And I just hope you are friends now.
It's a precursor of what was to come, really. I think.
I should have known then. 3 times, mate.
It sounds really loud when you watch it back as well.
Oh, it was. I mean, it literally is it was a wooden lid dropping on his head repeatedly, while we were basically watching the new Chuckle Brothers. Incredible. Alan, you forgot you had a shield, and obviously Joe picked up on this.
That's what I'm saying. The shield.
No one else got on board with this because it seemed to be one of the clearest bits of evidence you had that Alan was a traitor.
Again, a combination of not like really backing myself to convince everyone, but also I was madly in love with Alan as well. Like even when I went after him and he came back at me like the Greek cat, I then was like, well,
Can I just say also?
Okay, fair enough. So. Yeah, I think
the fact that how Alan got so far is because he was also direct. When someone would say something weird, he'd be like, that's a weird thing to say. So the fact that how he was quite forthcoming with his words made him like, oh my days, you're a good person just generally. But then also, obviously within this game, you can tell like he's a general good person away from the show. Obviously he brings that habit and that characteristic to the show. And then, so people wouldn't really question him, and you're like, you're just a good guy.
Nick and David, obviously, neither of you went for Alan in the end. What is it about Alan Carr that made you eventually decide he was a faithful?
Alan could have come down to breakfast in a green cloak, and I still wouldn't have thought he was a traitor. I just thought someone who was a traitor would look a bit less guilty the whole time, and Alan was being himself. And also, it's the thing. You just made me laugh the whole time. I was too busy laughing to be suspicious.
I think it's something that I think something that Tom said actually really early on was that
yeah, Tom was on Alan. It was so good that he got rid of him for him to win the show. If he didn't, Alan would have definitely gone halfway.
And actually, but Alan was just being Alan, and it's so hilarious, like inherently hilarious, that it just completely threw us off.
Were you worried about the way Alan was acting though, Kat? Because we saw loads of moments where you just had to tell him to be quiet. Yeah, but even on the last episode, just going, please don't shout.
I was shocked when I was cutting up that lemon and I watched it on the telly. Yeah. What are we gonna do, Kat? I didn't think I was that loud.
I feel like after a few days in or a few episodes in, I was kind of like the best, like that exactly what I said to Nick. Comedians, the best way to disarm people is make them laugh. So people would be suspicious of Alan, and then as say something to him and he'd just make them laugh, and then they go, oh, haha, never mind. So I was like, Alan's never going to get caught because no one could think that he could do it.
And even with Jonathan, I did it. Yes. On the fire bit, I did it.
Jonathan said, I'm going to have to have a word with him about that.
Alan, that final round table, when you saw that Joe had switched the vote that you thought he was going to do, and he voted for Kat, what were you feeling in that moment?
Oh, I mean, I was shocked. Like I said, I thought he was out. I thought we'd really got him. And then, it was like a punch in the stomach. I felt physically sick. And then I felt so alone because, you know, we were a great team together. So, it was, really, you did pull the rug for it. And he'd been so sweet, so lovely, and all that.
Did you think Nick was then going to vote against you as well then? Or did you think...
I didn't really. You know, I just didn't really.
No, he was in the complete dark.
I don't know.
It was quite emotional for you at the end, though. We saw you get quite...
The only person I'm actually shocked towards the end was Nick not put in
and then I think, you know,
the red flame again.
But, you know, the charity I picked, I mean, I'm not... But, you know, listen, the charity I picked is a really great charity. And I know that money is going to do them so much good. So that was there. I was thinking about all the lovely people I've murdered. I felt bad. And then it all came up. And then when I saw that green come up, I was like, oh my God, no, don't vote that. And then I thought, oh God. And then, your reactions when it came out.
Let's remind
I think it's the reactions, which was like, oh my days, like, I lied to them. And they believed it. It's like that trust thing, do you know what I mean? Like someone who believes in you and you're like, I betrayed you. And you're like, oh my days, you're an awful person. So I can understand him getting really upset in that moment.
What you didn't say.
But then remember, it's a game show. So he needs to get over it really quickly.
Alan, you said that it was...
Well, not really quickly, but in time, hopefully.
Can I ask you, as someone
Which he
who
has.
watched Alan write the murdered player's name every single night on the scroll, did you feel like it was tearing him apart?
No, it honestly, like walking around Castle seeing how stressed Alan was all the time, I was like, how does nobody see that it's this man? The only one that could kind of see was Claire. And I was like, if I was a faithful, I would have gone to Claire quite early on and gone, I think the same thing as you, but let's not say anything until a bit later. Let's round up some numbers. And I think that's why you ended up like going. But he was so nervous just throughout. So when I saw you cry, I just started crying because I was like, oh, Alan.
I mean, I just wanted to climb inside that suit of armour that's in the hallway and just close the thing down and just, you know what I mean? Just leave me alone, everyone.
What about you, David? In that moment that Alan got emotional, you ran over to comfort him. How are you feeling?
Well, it was such a genuine moment. It was just poured out of Alan, and it snapped us out of that thing. You know, this is a game. And the genuine nature of Alan's response just made us, you know, the obvious, the human thing to do was to, give a hug and say it's a game, and you won. You did brilliantly.
It's a game.
Unfinished business.
It's a game.
We've heard from Paloma on Uncloaked, but we want to hear, how was it murdering your good friend?
It was.
They just showed the moment of him doing the white face smush from her.
For ages, you know, we are friends. We've got each other's podcast. So yeah, it absolutely really hurt. It really did.
Now, with the nation watching, do you think it's time for an apology? I mean, Paloma sat right there.
I am so sorry. You know I am, and I want to tell everyone that I'm the father of a child.
It was great.
We had a make-up hug, one thing led to another.
I have been known to turn people, and it was an enjoyable experience for both of us, I hope. But I just also want to say that I think observing tonight and going through my whole plethora of hormonal emotions, I feel like that the reason why Alan won and the reason why I was so sad was because we all love him so much. And I love you so much, and I'm so happy that you won because it was bloody worth it then. Yeah. But I think that most people didn't vote for you because they were like, how can we vote someone that's so lovable? And it really concludes that thing that you won it. You hurt me and I loved you, but
Only love can hurt like that, though.
Only love can hurt like this.
No.
He won it because everyone loves him and the nation loves him, and I'm just really happy that he won.
Sorry for rubbing it in by putting your head on the coffin.
It doesn't look anything like it.
On reflection, how do you think the experience has changed you?
Oh my God, I absolutely loved it. I absolutely loved it. We spent the whole time, didn't we, laughing, and it was absolutely joyous. And honestly,
They need to ask a question about how the hell did they find it doing the challenge? Because it must be a contrast of like their lived reality of like what they experience from day to day. So I'm just super curious about how it like was.
I know, but it was wonderful. I loved it, and the response has just been amazing. I'm cracking up at all the memes, and it's just weird. Of all the shows I've done, I've never had anything like this. You know, people going past on a bike, traitor! It has been absolutely amazing. I recommend it. It's wonderful.
Well, look, you've been incredible. We've had iconic line after iconic line. Particular favourites, Kate Gone Away, I'm Worse Than Linda, You Can't Suspect Someone Just Because They've Got a Better Vocabulary Than You.
Yes! That was a line. That was a ball.
And of course, and this is my favourite, if Kate doesn't come down for breakfast, people would just think she's gone into a broom cupboard by mistake.
You're so right!
And Alan, I'm giving you an opportunity now to write.
Yeah, his banter level is top tier.
Can you look us all in the eye and tell us that you're a faithful, please?
I'm faithful! Yes!
Alan Clark!
Do you know what I really truly hope?
Thank you so much.
Let's just wrap this. Hopefully this is going to be wrapped.
You brought us so much entertainment this series. You've been incredible. The first series of Celebrity Traitors was absolutely epic. Massive round of applause, please, for our finalists, Claudia, and the faithful and traitors from this series. The chat continues in your BBC Sounds bonus episodes, where I'll be chatting more to Claudia, Alan, Kat, Joe, David, and Nick. We'll be hearing about the most surprising friendships in the castle, the players' favourite missions, and which celebrities were the most different from what they expected. That's in your BBC Sounds app right now. Scan the QR code on screen to get your final Celebrity Traitors fix. If you've watched this and thought you'd be better at catching the traitors, let's be honest, not difficult. Good news! Casting for Series 5 is open. Head to bbc.co.uk/take part to apply. So, there it is. The end of the first series of Celebrity Traitors. 19 celebs, 2 murders in plain sight, a lot of screaming down a well, 1 mysterious druid, and a fart heard around the world. Thank you for watching this series of Uncloaked. We'll be back before you know it for Traitors Series 4. But for now, I'm Ed Gamble. Stay faithful.
Oh, that was brilliant!
With her traitor days done, Kat returned to performing this morning in Radio 1's Live Lounge. Listen on Sounds.
Guys, we can talk! We can talk! That is the size. We can talk! Oh my goodness! That was brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. It says my laptop's going low battery. Let me just bring the charger. Is it plugged in? It is plugged in. So why is it low battery? Okay, let me just check the. I'm coming right back. What is it? Oh, it's disconnected. We love a disconnected charger. Where's the other end? There we go. Right, guys, that was brilliant. Let's just say, I'm not gonna lie. Obviously, I'm like really sour, really straight. But I don't know how you guys thought about it, but I generally thought, who did I think? Oh my goodness. I thought potentially Alan might have had it. obviously from the beginning, and obviously he was like the person that I really wanted to win, just because he's been like giving absolute entertainment throughout the whole show, which I absolutely loved. And so for me it was just like, if he could win it, it would be kind of like, you know, it would be quite nice to see that. I think the other thing is that I really wanted to who was the other person that so yeah, I honestly thought, obviously I've mentioned to you guys before at the beginning, I generally thought it was going to be an ultimate faithful versus traitor showdown, and I thought David would be the swinging vote. Boy, was I wrong. And the swinging vote actually fell onto Nick rather than David. There we go. Rather than David. And so I'm not gonna lie, yeah just basically, I'm not gonna lie, I'm super pleased with this whole game show era in UK TV, just because when it comes to like game shows and things like that, game show-esque, like the UK don't really deliver from like game show type things. For example, there are other kind of like reality TV / game shows, but it all comes down to personality-esque. So it's like the people who are on screen, which is fine, and it's usually an audience votes about who can still remain in the game. But what I really love about game shows, especially US game shows, which they do phenomenal at, which is they play the game, and it actually has less to do with outside like audience interferences. And so therefore, as viewers, when you watch the game shows, you just you see the rug being pulled out from people, you see the chaos, you see the lies for people to get to the finale. And for me, that's the reason why when the Traitors came out of season 1, I was like, we're finally making a good game show here in the UK. And obviously the reason why it basically became so talked about when it came out, because it was just like, I guess everyone was like, finally. Do you know what I mean? Finally! We're in the market, we're finally competing, we're finally doing our thing here in the UK, and we've got our own kind of show, which obviously became really well, and it was done really good, and therefore it kind of worked, you know, started making Traitor US versions, and I'm sure there's going to be more other game shows like that. But honestly, really pleased for Alan. This was actually super fun. Just gonna text a few people about it to say, what did people think? I know obviously Label was happy. I know there are a few people that I know outside of this who also kind of share the same thesis of Alan has delivered, therefore it would definitely be lovely to see him win. Yes, oh yeah, I need to do that. It would definitely need to it'd definitely be lovely to see him, but it also came down just to see who out the faithfuls would take the win. Could they do it or could they not? Honestly, it's been phenomenal. Honestly, the one thing also I was going to say, which I definitely mentioned in my previous live, it was definitely a slow start compared to the other season of Traitors, and that is because I think for me, I preferred the US Celebrity Traitors compared to the UK first season Traitors, and nothing got to do with, actually I think for me what I loved about the Celebrity US Traitors, it was like a big mix, and so therefore what we kind of saw in the finale, which is great, I guess, great watch party that we did, but what we saw in the finale was happening early on from episode 1 in the US. Like, people were like, didn't really care, people were getting to know each other. It was a huge mix in a sense of like, majority of people didn't know a lot of people may have known other people, so it's I know you from this show. Also they had like international people, so they had like UK people who would go and compete on the US celebrity version. and then also on the US traitor version, celebrity version, they had like people from reality TV. You had people who are actual people who've done game shows. They had like various different people doing various different things, and so for the game mix and the conversation was like, because it was a whole heap of like, you know, of I guess a bunch of people who played a particular game show and they kind of know each other in the particular like series over here, and then you had like some people who did a particular game show from, or like were on reality TV, for example, like Housewife, I believe they were competing there. And then you had like people who did like reality TV from like the UK and things like that, or you had like boxing people, whatever, in that mix. For me, I thought it was phenomenal because everyone kind of appreciated them as celebrity wise, but what I loved about the way in which the US delivered is the fact that how people were ready to throw other people under the bus, celebrity status or not, which I said for the UK seasons 1, 2 and 3, because people don't know each other from a personal kind of standpoint, it allows like treachery type behaviour to happen, and it allows people to be like, if for this one, the season 1, I think it's great as in towards the end and whatever, but at the beginning it was just like, it felt very friendly, which by the way I don't mind, but like as a viewer and someone who's accustomed to the normal type of traitors with a celebrity version, I want people to be like, don't really care, you know, savagery in a sense of what kind of Alan was doing, and so I want to see that a lot more. So hopefully, I do hope for season 2 for Celebrity Traitors, it's going to be a lot more mix up, and hopefully, I guess the way in which I'm really kind of glad that Alan won, because now it allows, you know, anyone else that comes onto that version will kind of deliver, hopefully, and be like, do you know what, we're coming to deliver TV series where everyone can speak and be like, oh my day, did you see Thing do this? And I think, I don't know how anyone else feels, but I love game shows. It's my Achilles heels. I love it. I love playing those games with friends, family, random people also, and so seeing it on TV and seeing it delivered, I think it's just the best way of making friends. Because it's something that you're just tired and you're like, oh my god, you've done me so wrong, but you've got that connection, right, through that game show that they played. But I'm very hopeful about the future series. I generally do hope also that they make other similar type game shows. I want to see other type of game shows where it's kind of on that risk of, like, you know, kind of US type themes. I can't remember Challengers, but I remember Challenger USA is a thing. I can't remember too much about the show because this was like years ago that I watched. But I'm hoping more other kind of game show TV pops up here in the UK, because it's showing that it's such a need, and the UK, like me being one, and a lot of people that I know have been so hungry for seeing this for years. And so hopefully this will come and pop up, more will come up, and not the standard, like, you know, game show being, you know, like Who Wants to Be a Millionaire kind of esque, or winning money and you answer, like quiz type game shows. Like, we'll love it, you know, put that to the side. But like the other game shows being, actually we want people to see and play the game, and see people kind of like win the show. I don't know, I just think it's peak entertainment, as well as people understanding this is the game. I think people would only take it personally if they haven't played a lot of games before, and I can understand why, if you're new to this and you take things so personally, it's maybe because you haven't been trained for a few years and been done back so many times between like playing it with your friends and family, to the point where like, okay, I understand the logic. Matter of fact, let me reverse real quick. But hopefully we see a lot more on the show. That's my kind of take on it. Yes. So I'm not gonna lie, the final few episodes I've been very pleased to see with the Celebrity Traitors one. I'm hoping also season 2 would just be heaps and bounds. It's like it would deliver as well as I don't know, maybe we can even get a traitor versus traitor, which I'm not gonna lie, Jonathan was gonna give that to us, but he went. But the way he dropped Alan and Kat's name in the thing, he was just like, you know, Kat and Alan, you know, we haven't mentioned their names before. I was like, oh my days, if he dropped it 2 episodes ago, like, yeah, he would have potentially may have won it, but he kind of dropped their names a bit too late. But yeah, honestly, it's been brilliant. It's been brilliant seeing everyone. But obviously the one thing is I really liked, because I really liked about it for the normal season, the standard Traitors UK, what I really loved about season 3 was the Linda and Mia kind of link up with the Traitors. So we definitely got it. And for me, because obviously season 1 and season 2, everyone was thrown under, like, Traitors was just, if you're another traitor, just know you're going to be thrown under the bus. So it was actually quite nice to see on season 3 the unison of, like, the 2 traitors, you know, sticking to each other to the end. And it was quite nice to see this with the celebrity version. But with the celebrity version, I want to see the opposite. I want to see I want to see people kind of like shaking in their boots. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed myself. Any other TV or game show that's happening right now that I'm watching? Game show. I think also, do you know what helps it as well? I think the Traitors, also the way in which it's shot, it's giving cinema. Do you know what I mean? Like, everything aesthetically, to the way the set is designed, to even the colour, the way they colour, but they grade the show is brilliant. It kind of gives it like high-end, like TV, rather than the standard kind of type of game shows in which you would kind of see. Yeah. But yeah, I've actually had a great time watching this. Congratulations to Alan. Really pleased with him. Yeah, played a blinder. I think I'm a bit shocked about the ending, but because yeah, if only Nick said, let me just, but they couldn't question, right? They had no chance of talking. And so I honestly believe if Nick put the red flame in, it would have been Nick who would have left. You know, David would have questioned, like, oh, why would he put it in? So maybe he would have got him a green light. But I think just the way in which he worded it was, I would never ever, like, directly at that circle where he said, I'll never pick you. I 100% believe you're a faithful Alan. So that means Nick, you're gone. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie, do you know what, also the other thing that I'm gonna do, hopefully on this channel, I think I'm gonna do a bit more kind of I think I'm gonna do a bit more type, I guess, this, if there's something that you've already enjoyed, I might do a bit more watch parties here and there. But then also the other thing is, I think I'm gonna do a bit more kind of like entertainment type concepts, as in, like, you know, maybe play a few games here online, things like that. Just need to figure out can I do this sooner, as in next week, or in a couple of weeks. Just kind of figure out that, because I think also it'll be a nice balance in the two, in the sense of, yes, we might have our serious time where we lock in and get our projects done, but also have fun, because it's super important for us to have fun. Do you know what I mean? So I might try and experiment with the two. Thank you guys so much for joining me. It's been brilliant. Let me know if you guys, what your reactions were. Also do follow, make sure you join the channel, because I might do more variety type content, And so, thank you guys so much for joining me throughout this past few 11 streams, the 11th stream. Yeah, super grateful for being here with you guys. It's Thursday, so I'm not too sure if I'm going to be live tomorrow. If not tomorrow, definitely Saturday, that being on a weekend. And then I'll let you know when I'm live after that. Other than that, this has been thoroughly entertaining. I need to take a few phone calls. I need to be chatting this up with a few other people. I need to have conversations. I think maybe also I might even set up a Discord and like get people to do this online and have these chats here. But for now, take it offline, but futurely have more online conversations about what the hell people thought about the show. So I'm going to do that. Let me know if you guys' theories were correct or not, or you guys were thinking it was a definite Joe win, Joe and Nick win, or if it was more of an Alan Cat secure or more of an Alan win, or were you equally shocked? Because let me say it this way, even though I told you about my theory that I just assumed Alan was going to win, I was just like thinking to myself, the way in which it was set up, I was just like, other than Nick having the possibility or confusion of it being winning, obviously halfway, I was just like, nah, Nick and David must have it in the bag. Because of just the way it was set up. So seeing Alan win, that was, I'm pleased for him. But yeah, definitely, you can definitely watch it. This is going to be still on my channel, so you can watch my reaction live and you can still watch it together. Watch it then. But yeah, thank you so much for joining me. Follow. I'll see you guys on Saturday. Have a lovely evening. Bye guys.